What's up, comic book fans? Pete here, and today I have a very special co-host with me. I have my daughter, Clementine.
And this is on my account.
Yes, this is streaming on Clementine's channel, and she was eager to make this video because we went and saw a movie. What movie did we see?
A Super Pets movie.
DC League of Super Pets. We just saw it this afternoon, and Clementine, did you like it?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
Okay, well, we're going to talk about it a little bit. If you guys have not seen the movie, then make sure you turn this off and go see it, and then come back because we are going to be talking spoilers.
If you haven't seen the movie.
Yes, if you haven't seen it. But if you have, come join the discussion with us. So you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Clem, my first question is, do you remember the very first scene in the movie? The very first one.
He was waking up Superman.
Oh, but there was a scene before that. Remember Superman was a baby?
Superman was a baby.
Yeah, and his planet was going to get destroyed, and I got a little sad. Were you sad watching that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we see his mom and dad. They get Superman in his ship, right?
Yeah.
And then who jumps in the ship with him?
The dog.
Crypto, right?
Crypto.
Yeah, and Daddy really liked that part because you know what? They played the special Superman music during that part that was from the original Superman movie. The music by John Williams. I liked it. And they went flying in space, right? And Superman, the little baby Superman, Kal-El, was all sad, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what did Crypto do?
Cheer him up.
He cheered him up. And so we cut to the present day, and Clark Kent is snoring really loudly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then what did Crypto do to wake him up?
Down on his face.
He sat on his face. That's true. And he also kind of picked him up and dropped him on the floor. He did all these kind of silly things.
Yeah.
And we find out in this movie that Crypto really loves Superman. He's really attached to him. But the problem is that Lois Lane has shown up.
Yeah.
And she wants to spend a lot of time with Superman and vice versa. This movie has this ridiculous cast with a ton of people on it. And I didn't know it until I saw the end credits. But John Krasinski from The Office, and he was Reed Richards recently on Doctor Strange. He was Superman. And then Olivia Wilde was Lois Lane, right?
Yes.
And Crypto was Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. So one other thing that I didn't know how many people were in this movie, because there's a ton of big name actors in this movie. But one other thing I didn't know was that the team of the Super Pets, it's not like they already belong to the Justice League members. They are all actually kind of shelter pets that come together and get superpowers at the same time. So do you remember how they got their powers, Clem?
The orange dynamite thingy.
The orange dynamite thingy?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was orange kryptonite, right?
Dynamite is the same thing.
Dynamite's the same thing as kryptonite, in case you guys didn't know. But anyway, Lex Luthor pulls down a kryptonite meteorite, and it is orange kryptonite, which it has the ability to turn regular people into superpowered people. Or at least that's what Lex Luthor thought, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't turn people into superpowered people. What does it turn?
Pets.
Yes. It turns animals into super animals. And what kind of animals were on the League of Super Pets?
Well, I'm not talking about the League of Super Pets right now, but I'm trying to say, why was there that crazy cat there that kept trying to shoot him?
Oh, yes. So there's a crazy cat in the movie that Clementine's talking about. And I think it's an original creation for this movie. I don't recognize it from any of the comics, but it's basically a cat whose whiskers were like bombs, and then its tail would shoot missiles. Did it do anything else that was crazy?
It has 9 lives.
It did have 9 lives, just like Puss in Boots from that Puss in Boots trailer, right?
Yep.
Yes. And it was a real cute cat, but it was pretty evil. It was on the bad guy's side.
So when we first saw it, we thought it was just a cute cat, and then once we saw its powers, it was weird.
Yes, it was very weird. So all these pets that are in this shelter get powers, including a guinea pig that is voiced by Kate McKinnon. And Kate McKinnon's great. She's always hamming it up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she was a bald guinea pig, right? Because Lex Luthor had tried all different types of kryptonite on her, and one type made her lose her fur. Right, Clement?
Yes.
Yes. Did you like Lulu?
Yes.
Yeah. We saw this movie with my mom, and she liked it. She's a big fan of Kate McKinnon. She's just one of the many talented people in this movie. You got Kevin Hart was Ace the Bat Hound. Vanessa Bayer was PB, who's the pig. And then Natasha Lyonne was kind of a scene stealer as Merton, the turtle. Right? Did you like the turtle?
Mm-hmm.
But what was weird about the turtle, Clem?
It was fast, and it's a turtle.
It was a fast turtle, but there was something that you asked me about afterwards, too. Because she kept saying something.
She would say bad words.
Yeah. I was really surprised for like a movie that I think is rated G or PG, a kid's movie. She kept cursing, and they would just bleep the curse out. And I was like, wow, I haven't seen that yet. And, it's a Warner Brothers thing, so it's pretty mainstream. But she cursed a whole bunch of times. She's like, what the bleep, right? And
what am I? Bleep.
Yeah, right. They had Mark Maron play Lex Luthor, which I think that's pretty inspired casting. I couldn't pinpoint who that was when he was talking, but then I saw in the credits it was Mark Maron. I was like, that's awesome. And then Keanu Reeves was Batman. That just blew my mind. I liked Batman in this. All the Justice League characters act like
I really thought a part was really funny about the Batman. And he said, I don't work with anyone except Robin.
Oh.
And then he kept saying
Alfred.
Alfred, and then he kept saying other people.
Yeah, Commissioner Gordon.
And then Dog was probably thinking in his mind, he first said he didn't work with anyone.
That's right. Yeah, he always said he just works alone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like when the Justice League show up, Lex Luthor's trying to bring this meteorite down, right?
Yes.
Oh my God! And they show up and they play this real random kind of hip hop song, and it was just great to see the Justice League in that form. We've only really seen the Justice League on the big screen as the Zack Snyder Justice League, and it's all grim and they're all upset and brooding. And so they were just fun. They were just this fun team using their powers all together. Every member of the Justice League, even their designs are really great. Jermaine Clement was Aquaman, and Jamila Jamil, I know Brian's a fan of her. She was Wonder Woman, and they're just great. I mean, Jermaine Clement is great and everything, but I didn't know it was him until I saw the credits. And then Dasha Polanco, she played Green Lantern, but she played Jessica Cruz. I think that's a good choice to choose that Green Lantern, not have it be Hal Jordan. And then I'm a big fan of John Early, who played the Flash. And Sherry and I on my other channel, ANCHORPETE, we would cover Search Party, and he was one of the cast members on that show. So and then Diego Luna was Chip, who was like a squirrel.
Yep.
And he ended up becoming like a Green Lantern too. There's a squirrel Green Lantern in the comics too. So what do you guys say, Clem, besides letting Daddy talk this whole time?
What?
Well, tell me some of the parts that you liked about the movie.
The parts I liked about the movie were the cat said, I still have 8 lives left.
Oh yeah. At one point they're getting attacked by this cat, and the cat's just shooting missiles out of its tail. It's it's coughing up hairballs that are grenades, right?
That are bombs.
Right, they're bombs. And it's just demolishing this block. And then the Super Pets kind of rally. That's the part when they come together as a team, and they're able to pin the cat underneath a box and seal it under the box. And then a grenade blows up with the cat in there. And I guess just to make sure the kids know the cat didn't die, it says, I have 8 lives left. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the funny plot twists in this that I didn't expect. Because when you watch a movie like this, you think, oh, okay, this is going to happen, then this is going to happen. First of all, I didn't know that all the Super Pets were going to get their powers from the same source. I thought they were going to be connected to the different Green Lanterns, right? But then the Green Lanterns, wow, the different Justice League members. But
he was wrong.
I was wrong. But the other thing I wasn't suspecting was that this guinea pig, that's the villain of the movie, Kate McKinnon's guinea pig, she uses kryptonite, green kryptonite, to take out Superman. And then she puts some green kryptonite and some cheese, and then Krypto actually doesn't have powers for the majority of the movie. And I wasn't expecting that either. And I thought that was a really good twist. And it kind of, oh, go ahead, kid.
When I saw it, I thought he was just gonna eat normal cheese, and then as the movie went on, I was like, it's not normal cheese.
It's not normal cheese. It was laced with kryptonite.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's kind of interesting take. I mean, I understand we're talking about like a kids movie, but I think it'd be kind of cool to see a story where Superman is powerless and he trains a bunch of powered heroes, like heroes that just got their powers, because that's essentially what the story is. It's just with pets. And so Lulu and the cat aren't the only bad guys in the movie, though, right? Are there some more too, Clem? Lex Luthor. Are there any more guinea pigs?
And a bunch more guinea pigs.
Yeah, at one point, like, the Justice League gets taken out by guinea pigs, and it's a little embarrassing. You know, they take out Batman. And I know I mentioned at the beginning of the show that they play the John Williams Superman score. Well, when the Keanu Reeves Batman is jumping around, they actually play the Danny Elfman Batman score. So I think that's pretty cool, right? And so,
well, the pig loves is a super big fan of the Wonder Woman, and she at the end she gets to be Wonder Woman's pet.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's so happy because she loves her.
Yeah, there's this pig, and like, so all the super pets get their own powers, right? And this pig, PB, she basically can shrink or she can get super big, right? And then Chip, the squirrel that becomes a Green Lantern, has electric powers. The turtle, Merton, can run as fast as the Flash. And then Ace, the Bat Hound, Kevin Hart's character, is like impervious, right, to damage, so he can't get hurt, right? And it's kind of cool to see like Batman has a pet that has superpowers. I don't know. I guess you can tell that I like this movie.
The guinea pig was wrong about when she freed Lex Luthor, but at the close to the end, the pets threw her in hot dog water.
Yeah, we're just jumping right to the very end of the movie. Yeah, so Lulu, Kate McKinnon's character, her motivation is to get back at Krypto, because she actually really liked Lex Luthor, and she liked the fact that he was experimenting on her. She kind of saw him as an equal. And Superman and Krypto end up stopping Luthor and releasing all of the guinea pigs in the beginning of the movie. And so you find out that she actually wanted to work with Lex Luthor, and she gets some of that orange kryptonite and uses it to become powered. And she has sort of like telekinesis power. She's moving things, right?
More things in telekinesis.
Well, at the very end of the movie, she sort of gets powered up, kind of like one of Rita's monsters from Power Rangers, right? She gets like super big, right?
Yep.
And so, yeah, she's this big, gigantic monster, and she messes up the Justice League.
Like a lava.
Yeah, she looks like she's made out of lava. She's got all these like crystal spikes, and her eyes are glowing real big, right? And she's like messing up Metropolis. But she also empowers all these guinea pigs, and two of them end up joining the Super Pets.
Yep.
And that was spoiled, right, in the free comic book day comic?
Yeah.
Yeah, it showed that two of the guinea pigs, there's like a water one and there's a fire one, right? And those are the ones that Clementine was just referencing when she said they put her in hot dog water. Basically, when she gets defeated, she's just a regular guinea pig. And those two guinea pigs that still have their powers drop her into like a hot dog vendor's.
Water.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up, right?
Yeah.
You know that on one of the Scooby-Doo shows, there's a character whose name is Hot Dog Water? Did you know that?
No.
Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. Why are you going down there? People can't see you now.
Dog water.
Yes.
It's all gross.
Yes. So, you know, I'm sure this seems like a big rambling.
And the turtle always says bad words.
The turtle always says bad words. Yeah. Natasha Lyonne, I just think she was just fantastic. She recently hosted SNL, and I really liked her on there. I know people really love that show, Russian Doll, but just me and Sherry couldn't get into it. But I know that she's kind of like a gem. And it was like inspired casting. I think that like who they picked to be in this movie, like picking The Rock, picking Kevin Hart to do an animated movie, that's just kind of like a given, right? Not necessarily inspired casting. You know, you're going to get people to see the movie, but like having John Krasinski, having Jermaine Clement. I mean, I know Jermaine Clement makes a lot of animated movies too, but Keanu Reeves as Batman, come on, man. And yeah, I don't know. I liked it. You know, it's the kind of movie where I guess I had low expectations, and it went beyond my expectations. Oh, she's telling me I gotta be quiet. What do you got to say? Because we're gonna wrap it up, okay, kiddo?
The movie had this part of the dog.
Which part of the dog? Tell me.
When he was a baby.
Yes, there was a sad part, right? There's a couple sad parts. We find out for Ace the Bat Hound, the reason why he's in the shelter in the movie is because he was a puppy that lived with a family, and they had a baby. And at one point, the baby was grown up and was a toddler, and she was about to fall down a flight of stairs, and Ace went to save her. And the only way he could do that was by biting onto her hand to like hold her from falling down, her arm. And he like left some marks on her arm, and so the family put him in the shelter. So that was actually a pretty sad and touching part, but it helped him bond with Batman because both of them lost their families, right? Yeah. I think it was like a step above, you know, what it could have been and what I thought it was based on the trailers. There's another part that I think you like too, right? Where Ace the Bat Hound was just like peeing for like 10 minutes straight, right?
10 hours.
10 hours, yeah. It's a very long movie.
And he said, I won't. And then the other one said, like, how much did you drink? And he was like, I drank.
You just finished?
I drank.
From a toilet, two toilets,
2 toilet bowls,
and a bidet.
Yeah. I didn't know that even existed.
Right.
It was like a doggy water fountain.
Yes. Do you know what a bidet is?
No.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you what a bidet is right when we finish this video. Ready? So a bidet is a special kind of toilet that when you're done going poop, it shoots up a blast of water to wash your butt. Oh my God. Yes. So I guess basically just to wrap this whole thing up, I like the movie. I recommend it if you have kids, if you're into comics, go see it. I don't think that you're going to be bored. Not all the jokes land, but it's better than what it could have been. And I think it's just fun to see the Justice League in that form, like a fun Justice League. Do you have any other thing you want to say about the movie, kiddo?
At the end, the Flash was trying to raise turtles, and before they got lined up, all the fast turtle pet was racing when they weren't even lined up right.
Yes. You know, in all these animated movies, they always have like a little end credit sequence where they show like images, and sometimes the images move. And one of them was that the Flash was lining up a bunch of turtles to have a race, and Merton just zipped away in front of all the other turtles. And all the other turtles were like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So, Clemmy, I think that's it for our video for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy seeing me and Clem, make sure that you like and subscribe. And
remember to watch the movie first.
Yes, make sure you go see that movie because it actually was a fun time. So we'll see you all real soon.